We descend into the frozen depths where Titanic's secrets have slumbered for over a century. The cargo hold is filled with crates, many still sealed, their contents unknown. Every chest and trunk tells a story frozen in time. Even here, the human traces remain, silent witnesses to tragedy. Among the wreckage, precious artifacts emerge, dulled by the sea, yet unmistakably valuable. Rare cargo, like antique wine bottles, hints at the luxury lost in the sinking.
Personal treasures tell stories of passengers long gone.
Navigating the tight corridors of the cargo hold is a careful endeavor.
Every crate holds a fragment of history, waiting to be revealed. The passenger's presence is hauntingly preserved amidst the frozen wreck. The wreck's structure has shifted over time, creating pockets of mystery.
Even decades underwater, the labels whisper the origin of these treasures.
Jewelry and personal effects remain frozen in a silent underwater tableau. The human presence is palpable, a haunting reminder of the disaster.
Navigating the hold requires patience, each step revealing pieces of history.
Even the bottles speak of luxury and lives lost. Each crate is a window into the past, fragile yet enduring. The wreck has become an artificial reef, teeming with life and mystery.
Even delicate artifacts survive the ocean's slow decay.
The passengers' stories remain etched into the wreck, silent yet unforgettable.
Some crates have toppled with time, revealing glimpses of their hidden contents.
Centuries underwater have dulled their shine, yet their value is undeniable.
Even everyday items reveal the lifestyle of passengers aboard Titanic.
The human presence here is frozen in time, hauntingly preserved. Every corner of the cargo hold tells a fragment of a larger story. Precious artifacts withstand the ocean's slow decay, telling silent stories. Luxury goods like these paint a vivid picture of Titanic's lost elegance.
The wreck is both a grave and a time capsule of history. The wreck is both a grave and a time capsule of history.
Crate labels, though faded, hint at the treasures within. Even after more than a century, the presence of Titanic's passengers is hauntingly tangible.
The wreck has shifted over time, creating obstacles and hidden pockets of cargo.
Coins and small treasures emerge slowly, each telling a story of the past.
Every object preserved here offers a window into early 20th century life.
The human traces are silent witnesses to the tragedy.
Exploring the cargo hold requires care and attention to every detail. Even delicate personal items survive the ocean's slow decay. These artifacts reflect the luxury and elegance aboard Titanic.
The wreck has become an artificial reef, alive with marine life.
Labels and markings, though worn, hint at the cargo's origin.
The presence of Titanical's passengers is hauntingly preserved in every corner.
The wreck's interior is a labyrinth of corroded cargo, frozen in time.
Treasures, though dull and corroded, reveal the wealth carried aboard Titanic.
Every artifact hints at the elegance of early 20th century life.
The passenger's presence remains haunting, frozen in the wreck. Exploring the hold requires careful maneuvering through debris.
Personal treasures survive the ocean's slow decay, silent witnesses of history.
Luxury items like these paint a vivid picture of Titanic's passengers.
The wreck is both a grave and a historical treasure trove.
Faded labels hint at the origins of Titanic's cargo. The human traces aboard Titanic endure, hauntingly preserved in every detail. Each crate offers a new glimpse into the lost treasures of Titanic.
Coins, dulled by time, still reflect the ship's once grand cargo.
Every artifact tells a story of the passengers' lives aboard the Titanic. The human traces remain hauntingly preserved in the wreck. Navigating the cargo hold requires patience amid shifting debris. Even delicate personal items survive the ocean's relentless decay. Luxury items reflect the elegance of the Titanic's passengers.
The wreck has become a haunting underwater museum of history.
Faded markings reveal the origins of Titanic's long-lost cargo.
The human presence endures, frozen in time amidst the ship's ruins.
Some crates remain hidden, buried beneath the wreck's collapse for over a century.
Even small treasures survive the ocean's relentless decay.
These artifacts reflect the lives and wealth of Titanical's passengers.
The passengers' traces are hauntingly preserved in the wreck's depths.
Every movement must be careful in this fragile, chaotic environment.
Personal treasures endure, telling silent stories of lost lives.
These luxury items reflect the Titanic's opulence.
The wreck has become a silent underwater museum of history.
Faded labels hint at the origins of Titanic's lost cargo.
Hidden corners of the wreck still guard forgotten treasures. Even centuries later, these coins whisper stories of a lost era.
Every artifact provides insight into life aboard the Titanic. The human traces here remain haunting, frozen in the wreck. Each step reveals fragments of history preserved in time.
Personal treasures endure, telling silent stories of the passengers.
Luxury items reveal the elegance and refinement aboard Titanic.
The wreck has transformed into a silent underwater museum, full of life and history.
Faded labels hint at the origin and story of each cargo item.
The human presence remains hauntingly preserved, a silent reminder of tragedy.
Even buried treasures have endured the ocean's relentless decay.
Coins dulled by time still tell the story of Titanic's lost wealth.
Every artifact provides insight into the daily life aboard Titanic. The passengers' traces remain hauntingly preserved in the depths.
Navigating the wreck requires patience and care amid the chaos. Delicate personal items survive, silently preserving their stories.
Luxury artifacts hint at the sophistication aboard Titanic.
The wreck has become a ghostly underwater museum, alive with marine life.
Faded labels hint at the origin and story of Titanic's cargo. The human presence aboard Titanic remains hauntingly tangible over a century later. Some of Titanic's cargo has lain hidden for more than a century, untouched by time. Even the smallest treasures bear witness to the ship's lost wealth. Artifacts from the Titanic reveal a glimpse into the everyday lives of its passengers. The human traces remain hauntingly preserved, a silent testament to tragedy.
Exploring Titanic's cargo hold requires patience and careful navigation.
Delicate personal treasures endure, telling silent stories of the passengers.
Luxury items like these hint at the elegance aboard Titanic. The wreck has become a silent underwater museum, teeming with marine life. Faded labels hint at the origin of Titanic's long-lost cargo.
The human presence aboard Titanic endures, hauntingly preserved in every detail.